First I want to thank my wife, Pat, my children, Sean, Patrick, Kevin, Jeannie Cook, and Lisa
Watch
Callahan.
the shot. Watch the shot, guys.
Well,
Hey, still photographers, you can't be there.
Now let's not have any discord. As well as my sons-in-law, Keith Cook, Patrick Callahan, my daughter-in-law, Laura Hynes, Brenda Hynes, for the steadfast and complete support. I want to thank the dedicated campaign staff, which led by my son Sean and Patrick, together with Dino Amoroso, Mary Hughes, Arthur Idala, David Schwartz, Larry Morris, Jack Malone, and a host of wonderful and committed volunteers who did so much to support my re-election campaign. I want to thank also the chairs of the Republican and the Conservative Party committees, Craig Eaton and Jerry Kassar, for their nomination. And I want to thank also State Senator Marty Golden. A few moments ago I called District Attorney-elect Ken Thompson to congratulate him. He was apparently very, very busy. And I left word with one of his campaign aides to arrange an orderly transition. And I will offer him the opportunity to meet with my staff on Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon of this week at the Central Jury Room in the State Supreme Court after the court session has ended. And finally, I've asked my campaign manager, the president of the New York State Court Officers Association, Dennis Quirk, to head up my transition team to meet with his counterpart in the Thompson campaign. Okay.
Mr. Hynes, are you saying that Mr. Thompson didn't take your call tonight?
No, not at all. No, I'm sure he was busy. I left word with an aide named Ed Rodriguez on his cell phone. I'm sure I'll hear from the district attorney-elect either tonight or tomorrow.
Do you regret this run on the Republican and Conservative
not at all.
line? Clearly did not go.
Not at
Not at all.
Are you surprised by the final vote?
Well, you know, it's a substantial vote. It gives Ken Thompson a clear mandate, which he didn't have after the primary. In the primary, he had less than 10% of the 18% who showed up. Now he has a very, very clear mandate. So I think it's good for him. But yeah, I was surprised it was so wide.
You initially offered Ken Thompson your help in transitioning to the office,
Right.
and then you relaunched campaign. How are
Right.
you going to help him transition now?
He has an absolute right to have a clean transition. He'll have it. He'll have every opportunity. We will have a suite of rooms at the headquarters at 350 J Street, which will be available to his transition team and to him and his need. So hopefully we'll do it, as soon as next week. I won't be around because my wife and I have delayed our 50th anniversary trip to Bermuda. But I'm sure Dennis Quirk will be meeting with Ken's transition team to work it all out. Yeah.
Joe, your thoughts as you look back on 23 years in the
Oh, I've had a great run. I mean, I took an office that in 1990 with 158,000 serious felonies, 760 murders. One out of every 15 of us was the victim of a violent crime. We were the 5th most violent place in America per capita. 13 years later, Money Magazine said Brooklyn was one of the 10 best places to live in America, and we've gotten better each year. So the legacy is not just the Brooklyn DA's office. The legacy is the opportunity I've had to run 2 separate special state prosecutors' offices, one with the Medicaid fraud control unit, which became a model for the country. The other one was the corruption unit, out of which came the Howard Beach trial. I had the privilege of being fire commissioner of this city. So I've had a great public career, and I'm sure I can tell you that I am not going to kick up my heels and relax and read good books. I still have a lot to offer, and when the dust settles and when I leave office on December 31st, I'm reasonably sure that there'll be other opportunities for me. And I can add, although my wife and I, my wife is the love of my life, but we have 16 grandchildren and one on the way. She would much prefer to be working with dealing with those kids and her mahjong and her tennis and her bridge than dealing with me. So I will get out of her hair, to be sure. But I want to thank. Look, you all have been very, very good to me over the years. I think we've had a great relationship, and I just want to say thank you to being fair and to report the activities of my office in a clear and non-judgmental way. I will miss the opportunity to interact with you, at least for now, but who knows, we'll see what happens for the future.
Great.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.